I just wanted to, go over the game, game last night and my thoughts on Billy and whatnot. First of all, I have a bunch of thoughts on the game, but given, that we're almost out of time, the one thought that I will give is I thought Graham Mertz, he performed admirably.
I thought he did too.
Same here, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. He'll need to, he'll need to play better down the stretch, especially when he plays against SEC defenses. But for the most part, given the environment he was in and the circumstances he dealt with, I thought he was, we did not lose that game because of Graham Mertz, which is probably the best thing that I can say about him right now. Now, as for Billy Napier, because I just saw your, poll question. So, understand this. Just, any annoyance I feel is toward my Gator brethren. It has nothing to do with you guys, whatsoever. But when Billy came in his first season with us, Billy made it very clear, right from the beginning that this was going to be a hard process and that people were going to hate him for it. And you know what? So far, he's been right. And look, I'm not saying you can't criticize Billy Napier. Like, he's human. He's not perfect. In fact, I'll criticize him right now. We took way too many penalties last night, and that ultimately, falls on the head coach. But, it's funny because right before the season started, this is how I predicted Gator fans would be. All off season, they're like, oh, no matter what happens, we can't fire Billy. We got to think of the bigger picture. And I knew right away, as soon as mistakes happen and whatnot, that they'd be like, "Oh no, we gotta fire Billy."
Yeah,
because that is just our fan base, man, and just listen, I get the frustration and all that, and I totally get it. But one, it's the first game of the season, his second season, by the way, against a borderline top 10 team,
on the road,
a team that Jake, like you mentioned, had one of vengeance with us. Like it was personal. I mean, pretty much almost everything you said, Jake, came exactly true. And you can't. This process of continuing to hire and fire coaches is not going to work because what's going to happen? Eventually, it's going to get to a point where no major coach wants to come to our program because they're going to be like, oh, well, why would I go to Florida? Because this is, they're just going to, fire me anyway. Like, people need to understand that this is a long-term, project. And listen, unless Billy goes 0-12 or like there's some major scandal, he's not going to get fired, man. And I tell you what, like there's more that I want to say, but I don't want to take up all your time, so I'll let you guys respond. But yeah, that's what I have.
David, that is such a sensible call. Yeah. You are in a very small minority of fans, because fan is short for fanatical, that can see the beach through the forest. Everything you just said is 100% correct, in my opinion, starting with Graham Mertz. You can't run the ball, you're not going to win. You can't be balanced, you're not going to win. It wasn't all on Graham Mertz. He wasn't perfect, but I thought he played well enough to give you guys a chance. But the self-inflicted wounds do hurt. But everything you just said about Billy Napier is 100% correct. We need to clip this call and put it on Twitter, because I think Florida fans that are on the ledge today or want to just, burn Billy Napier at the stake right now need to hear that.
I love it. Thank you, David.
David,
appreciate it.
Great call, David. Absolutely fantastic call. There's nothing like grilling burgers while you're watching your favorite team with the boys. I know you're going to be out there tailgating, and you have a gas grill or you need propane for your grill gun that we absolutely love here. Our friends at Cinch can help you out. You don't want to blow it, right? You don't want to throw that pick that ends the game for your team as you're driving to go kick a field goal to win it. And with Cinch, it'll never happen. They're a propane grill tank home delivery service. They deliver propane tanks right to your door on your schedule that does not require any long-term commitment or subscription. All right, you don't have to wait around at home. You can track the order on the Cinch app, and it'll show up at your door, because the perfect summer night would not be complete, and fall night, without Cinch. So go to cinch.com or download the Cinch app. Use promo code BOOSTER, BOOSTER, to get your first tank exchange for just $10. That's CYNCH.com, promo code BOOSTER, BOOSTER. It's a limited time offer. You must live within a Cinch service area to redeem it. That's CYNCH.com. Use our promo code BOOSTER. You can go to cinch.com/offer for more details. Hey, YouTube, we are less than 1,000 subs away from 100,000. Woo! Let's get there. Make sure you subscribe.